Hi everyone, it is Melissa and our friend Dottie from the Blue Barn, and we were hoping that you could join us for a very awesome story today. It is written by a woman named Suzanne Lang and illustrated by Max Lang, and it is one of our favorite stories. Dottie really loves it. It is called The Grumpy Monkey, and we are going to get started. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, Jim said. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Dottie, they can't see. Come here. Thank you, Dottie. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman said. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his eyebrows. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown? Asked Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, whispered Norman to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. See that smile? Finally, Jim looked happy. But he didn't feel happy on the inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. But Jim didn't feel like swinging. You should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should take a nap. You should laugh. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy! Maybe he is just a little bit. Do you think he's grumpy? Yeah, I do too. And he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped His eyebrows were bunched up and he was frowning. "What's the matter? Are you grumpy?" asked Jim. "No, I danced with Porcupine," said Norman. "Are you okay?" asked Jim. "It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough," said Norman. "Are you still grumpy?" "Yes," said Jim, "but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy." "It's a wonderful day to be grumpy," said Norman. And Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. The end. That was The Grumpy Monkey. What'd you think? You know, I thought it was great that all the animals around Jim cared so much about him that they gave him ideas that could make him feel better. It showed that they really understood what it felt to feel grumpy and that it's a yucky feeling and they wanted to help make it better. Sometimes we found that you just have to feel what you feel, but it's nice to have people around you that understand. I love this book. Dottie Boo, what'd you think of the book? She gives it a thumbs up. You can let us know what you think about the book. And big thanks to Suzanne and Max for letting us read. And we hope to see you again really soon. Bye-bye from the Blue Barn. Say bye, Dottie Boo.